Hi, this is Sandy, Mother Earth Garden Club, and today is Chamomile Harvesting Day. I'm going to see if I can set this up so you can keep an eye on what's going on here. My beautiful chamomile garden. Well, there's a few weeds in here, but chamomile's so thick it's hard to even weed. So all we do is pull off the blossoms. That's the extent of what I do anyway. It's the blossoms that we use, that I use to make tea with. All I do is dry them, let them get dry, and then I can store them so they don't, go bad or anything, they don't mold. And then just, they rebloom over and over all summer long. One of the first things that comes up in the spring, perennial here in Minnesota, Zone 5A. They've come up every year since I planted them. This is German chamomile, if you want to know the particular kind of chamomile. Very hardy, very beautiful. These beautiful little blossoms, look at these. And the bees love them. So since it's one of the first things to bloom in the spring, it gives the bees a little extra something when there's not much else blooming. So just what I do. Just sit there and pull the blossoms off. Get a handful, put them in the bowl. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So easy. Such a easy crop to grow. There's no fuss, no muss. I do throw a little bit of just plain 10-10-10 fertilizer in the spring, just because it's so heavy in here. I thought, it couldn't hurt because of it has to be taking stuff out of the soil to produce this much. But I'm just going to harvest blossoms and I'll dry them and make tea out of them. And if you get one that looks like this, that has like this part here still has a lovely flavor. Ooh, the smell in here is lovely. I can't even describe how lovely the smell is in here. Very, very nice. And I'm gonna harvest these out, and then the next step I'll show you all. And it doesn't take anything. I mean, it's not a labor-intensive crop. It's not anything. I haven't done anything. I haven't dug this soil up in a couple years. Nothing. Just it's easy, easy, easy. Like I said, comes up every year, not a problem. And makes excellent tea. Now, I know that there are some people that are sensitive to it, so, you'll have to do your own research and decide which one, if this is something that won't work for you. I've heard that. I have not experienced it myself, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm allergic to poison ivy. Not everybody's allergic to poison ivy either, so there you go. Anyway, this one doesn't bother me. So that's all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you the next step after I get done harvesting all these little blossoms. Have a good day. Well, here's what I do with the blossoms once I've got the blossoms trimmed off or pulled off the plant. There's still a lot of blossoms over there. It was too hot. I decided I needed to get in the shade here. But I've got a lot of flowers here. I'm just going to leave them out here and I'll take off the bigger stems. I'm just going to leave them out here and let them dry out a little bit. I've got laundry to do. I'll be busy, so oh, sorry about that. When you have puppies, you've got this, especially when the neighbor kid comes outside to play ball in the backyard. And I will apologize ahead of time. There's a lot of traffic noise today, and there's been a lot of planes. I live right next to a small airport. A lot of planes taking off, so there's a lot of noise. So I'm just going to spread these out on here and pull off the bigger stems, but just let them dry out here. Lots of little blossoms here. Oh, the smell, it is so wonderful. It smells so good. Like I said, there's a lot more blossoms over there, but it is warm today. It hasn't been warm for like a week, so it's been like raining every day, and we're going to have rain for the next few days, so I figured I better take care of this while I can. And want to hang the clothes out on the line so that I can get them dry. I like to hang my clothes out when it's possible. Saves money, and it smells nice when they bring them in, so. When you're retired on Social Security, you have to find ways to save money however you can. Anyway, so there we go. Look at that. Looks so nice. Lots of pretty little flowers. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for now. Let them dry out. Have a good day.